The fugitive Rhode Islander who faked his death and claimed that he was someone else finally drops the act.
Yeah, we're talking about Nicholas Alahverdian again, admitting in court today he is indeed the man at the center of a years-long international saga. The I-Team's Brian Crandall has the surprising new developments that played out in court today. Brian?
Dana Patrice, Nicholas Alahverdian was arrested nearly 3 years ago in Scotland, wanted on a rape charge in Utah. Now, he claims since then it wasn't him, but that changed in a Utah courtroom today.
I was born with the name Nicholas Alahverdian.
Nicholas Alahverdian, on the left, finally cops to his true identity. Still using the same accent, though, as he has since claiming he was Arthur Knight, who'd never been to America. Despite his claims, a judge in Scotland ruled he was Nicholas Alahverdian, and he was extradited to Utah earlier this year to face rape charges from 2 cases nearly 2 decades ago. Today's hearing was to determine bail in one of those cases. Alahverdian advocated for child welfare reform at the Rhode Island State House more than a decade ago. Then an obituary in 2022 claimed he died. But prosecutors claimed he moved overseas in 2017, knowing the FBI was investigating him for fraud in Ohio. Alahverdian claims he wasn't trying to hide from the law, instead that he moved and changed his name because he faced threats in Rhode Island from state or elected officials, though he testified the threats were the year after he moved.
They threatened to ruin my life, destroy my life, frequent threats to kill me.
He also claims he was warned of threats by friends from his State House days, Representative Ray Hull and current East Providence Mayor Bob DeSilva. DeSilva had no comment about it today. Hull told me he remembers no such thing and that Alahverdian was not in danger. Now, when prosecutors apparently trying to call his bluff in court asked who specifically in Rhode Island threatened him, Alahverdian did not answer. So the judge then closed the courtroom to the public and cameras so he would give an answer. And in the end of the hearing, the judge sided with prosecutors, deeming Alahverdian is a flight risk if he's released, and he's held without bail as the rape case continues. He's entered a not guilty plea. I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News.